Good morning, YouTube. So, this is the official, I guess, tour of my garden. I'm showing you the ugly and the bad. Anyways, yeah, it's not really pretty right now, but I thought I'd come on and show you exactly what I'm dealing with, how I'm planting, what the garden looks like. Oh yeah, sorry about that. Right now I am trying to grow in Florida in Zone 9A. I have been attempting this for about 4 years and have been pretty unsuccessful. I have had a lot of fails, but my pretty arch that I built that was kind of, anyways, haphazardly put up there. I also put a bird feeder, but no one's going to it, and I don't understand. But anyways, but yeah, it looks pretty bad. So that's my fault because I hate being out in the heat with the mosquitoes. I don't mind the heat so much. But the mosquitoes on top of the heat, it's really awful. I have another arch right here that I've built to have something vining coming up. And you get to come along to see all of that with me. And truthfully, my friends are tired of talking about plants with me. So you guys get to hear me rattle on about what's going on. I do like to experiment a lot to see what happens if I do, and maybe that's why I've not had the very best garden, because I do like to experiment. I like to know why things are growing. One of the things I've tried multiple times to grow, there's a lizard, is sweet pea. And I have not been successful. So I'm trying my best. I've tried a couple things with them. I'm trying my best to grow cut flowers right now in this batch, or these 2 beds right here. I did flank my arch, which has, I have vines that are growing here. And I have 2 hibiscus and 2 roses in the back right there. So those are all cut flowers down there. Some are perennial, some are biennial, and some are hardy annuals, which will be going out very soon. So unfortunately, you can't really depend on the weather here. Sometimes it gets hot really early, and this year was that year where it got hot really early. So my bed of ranunculus, I'm not sure if they're going to last, but we will see. They're flowering, but we will see. Some of them are tapping out though. They're saying, hey, I'm not gonna do this with this heat. So the Cosmo, that one couple Cosmos, they look happy. And then there's a hollyhock right behind that looks happy to be there. So I'm going to plant more Cosmos there. I'm not sure what happened to all of those, but I'm going to do a second planting of that. I have a lot of just different flowers going everywhere. One of my nemesis this season is that slime mold, which I don't think will harm the plant. It actually is breaking down any decaying matter. So when it does that, it help the other plants. But we had a storm last night, and I don't know if you can tell, those flowers are just, they got a good beating. yesterday and last night, so they're not looking too well right now. That needs to get cut, but I don't want to cut it just yet because my bulbs are there and I just want them to get as much energy from the sun before I cut them. Those are my snaps. They're coming up beautifully, but look at some of them are leaning over from, but they'll be okay. They'll come back. They'll snap back. My poppies, and then some poppies are right there too. My poppies there, and my veggie. Now these are all pots. I basically rescued some of these. Some of these are cuttings that I've planted. That I have no clue what that is, but I know it has to be in the eggplant family, so I'm leaving it there. It's just a rando. These are weeds. I have to come in and pull them. And these are my hydrangeas, and that's a snap. I'm gonna show you exactly what to do with that. All my snaps, I've learned that if you pinch them, they, spread apart. So you're not just getting one stalk, you're getting multiple stalks coming up. Well, the pinch I used here, and it regrew. So I'm going to show you exactly how I did that. I just thought maybe I'd see if it would propagate in that pot, and it did. So you can get multiple sowings. I fail at tulips all the time. I mean, those were beautiful, and I'll show you a picture. These, however, the hyacinth and the whole pot thing, I don't know. I'm gonna have to try one more time next season and see what exactly I'm doing. I think I'm burying them too deep. But yeah, it just gets hot here, and the bugs are ridiculous. They are funny looking. Well, they're not funny looking, scary looking, but I tend to run from them a lot. I did put a little bee house. I like that. And one of the joys is coming out and seeing all the bees. I have to clean that out. I have daisies and growing here, as well as lavender. And this is my lemongrass coming back. I cut that back. And all my grasses that I have there, and then wildflowers. Now this is an experiment, and I'll share that with you later. I won't give it away. And then my strawberries. And this is my babies I got for $3 that I saved from being thrown. They were dying. No one was watering them. So I have another poppy bed. I have that grid on because I have stray cats that love to come into my yard, obviously because it's a mess and they feel like this is their home. So, but not in my beds. So I did put that there. But this $3 last time, I cut this one to make all the little propagating. I get about 9 plants from that. I did not prune these just to see, and I wish I had, but I believe I'm going to get flowers out of those, so we'll see. And I'm still getting the hang of this too, so we'll see how that goes. I have a lot of different plants, hibiscus and Gerber daisies growing along there, and glads, and I forget what they're called now, calla lilies, hibiscus, and more hyacinth, I mean not hyacinth, wisteria and hydrangea, but the kind that I think it's the pinnacle kind. It's not the moth heads. So fig trees and lantanas and elderberries and all kinds of herbs and then flowers right there. So I will definitely share this with you. I'll break down each thing bed by bed and just let you know how things are going, what I did, how I experimented, and I hope you go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe so that you can follow along with me. I hope you have a wonderful day and thank you so much for watching.